this video I'm going to show you how to draw a spiral of Archimedes in AutoCAD. I'm loosely following the directions from drawing a spiral of Archimedes in your technical drawing with engineering graphics text in chapter 4. Okay, so start off, you want to be on your construction layer, and I am just going to start off with a circle. So C, enter, and then just choose any place in the drawing area to center the first circle and click. So for the radius of the circle, let the radius of the circle be 0.5. Okay, and then we want to offset this circle outside several times, actually. This will be the first circle, and we'll have a total of 12 circles, but we want to offset by 0.5 outward each time. So O, enter, 0.5 is my offset distance. Okay, so this is circle 1, offset for circle 2, circle 3, circle 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you may want to count this a couple of times to make sure that you have the right number. But the outside, if you start with 0.5 as the radius of the first circle, then the outside circle should have a radius of 6. Okay, so once you've done that, we want to draw a line from the center point of all the circles. All these circles are concentric. They share a common center point. That's the definition for concentric circles that share a common center point. So from the center, I want to draw a line to the quadrant on the outside of the largest circle. Okay, and then we'll use the polar array to array this object around. So I want to type in AR, enter, for array. And by the way, array is on the modify panel if you want to use the button. AutoCAD asked me to select the object, so I just want to select the horizontal line only, and then enter. And for array type, I want polar, so I can either click polar here or type PO and then enter. Now it asked me to specify the center point of the array. I want the center point of the array to be the center of the circles. Okay, and it starts off that we have just by default, I believe, 6 items for our array. We could change it from 6 to 12 right here, or you could use these options down here and choose items. So I'll type I, enter, and change that to 12 and then enter. And you can see that it places the circles, the lines evenly spaced, and there are 360 degrees in a circle, and there will be 30 degrees between each of these lines. Oh, that was the wrong one. When AutoCAD creates an array, it creates it as a single object, and I want to turn it into individual objects, so I want to type X and then enter to explode. Okay. Next thing I want to do is to go to my visible layer, and be careful about how you enter your points here, but we want to use a spline, S-P-L-I-N-E, and we want our first point to be at the center, and then I'm going to go down 1 and out 1. Okay, and then I'll go to the next angled line, and I'll go out 1 circle, and I'll continue in this fashion. I'm going out 1 and over 1 on the lines until I get all the way around to the outside circle. And be careful when you're doing this. You may there's a way to check your work kind of when you get done, but anyway, when you click on the last point, just enter, enter, enter. Okay, and then you've created a spiral of Archimedes. And I'll do the show hide line way to make that a little larger. So if your arc doesn't look nice and smooth like this, then chances are you missed a point. But if you click on the spiral, you can kind of see where the different vertices are, and you can zoom in and make sure that they are snapped. And if you find one that's not snapped, say for example you accidentally put it on the line, you can actually grip at it and move the vertex to the intersection point. Okay, so you may have to do that once or twice, but there you have a spiral of Archimedes, and I know it's neat looking, but it actually has a use which you'll explore a little bit later on. But that's how you create one in AutoCAD. And that concludes this video.